Last week, Aung San Suu Kyi gave a speech during her trip to Australia where she said, and I quote, "Those of you who think that Burma has successfully taken the path to reform would be mistaken. If you want to know why you are mistaken, you only have to study the Burmese Constitution. If you read it carefully, you will understand why we can't have genuine democracy under such a constitution," unquote. Burma's constitution has many severe flaws. No civilian control of the military, no independence of the judiciary, no protections and rights for minorities. 25% of the seats in Parliament are reserved for the military, and it bars Aung San Suu Kyi and others from becoming president. What is the administration doing to support the universal call for Aung San Suu Kyi and the people of Burma to advance constitutional reform before the 2015 elections? And Ms. Efkin, if you'd like to take that.
Certainly. We very much agree with the priority you attach to that issue. And first of all, you may be aware that there is a process underway in the country. The Parliament has established a committee to review the current Constitution and to make recommendations as to changes, amendments that should be considered. As you know, constitutional amendments can be a very challenging process in a number of countries, and in Burma it's no exception. It will require, first of all, changes will require a vote of 75% of the members of Parliament, and then many of the issues, probably most of the issues, will have to go to national referendum. We are engaged in the discussion, and we have made very clear our expectation that this has to be a priority, that Burma will not realize its full democratic potential until the Constitution is reformed. And as the same issues you cited are issues that we regularly cite, the fact that it is absolutely critical, it will be critical that for the upcoming elections to be seen as credible, that the people of Burma are able to freely choose their leadership in free and fair elections. Of course, it's up to the people of Burma to choose their leadership, but they should have the right to choose their leadership, the candidates that they feel best represent them. There are a number of other issues that are equally important, and a key one is the rights of minorities. That will be part of the discussion that we hope will be launched very soon as part of the political dialogue for a durable peace. So that, of course, there will be many aspects to that will be take time to determine what changes need to be made, but that is also a priority. And as you mentioned, the civilian control of the military is another priority. So we, have made clear our position, our expectations, our hopes for the country, and we are certainly willing to provide them technical assistance if it is helpful to them as they undergo this very important challenge.
Let me also ask, what are the implications of statements from the administration saying whatever reforms Burma achieves by the end of this year are the only reforms we're likely to see in Burma until the 2015 elections, because its government will be so focused on chairing ASEAN next year? Is the administration really willing to accept such lack of progress?
No, not at all. That is not anything that we would subscribe to. We do recognize there will be challenges, that the government is very focused increasingly on its ASEAN responsibilities, but that does not mean we will in any way flag in our continuing our dialogue and our encouragement and pressure to them to move forward on the reforms.
All right, thank you. Mr. Singh, I've only got about a minute, so let me get quickly to a question. According to the U.S. State Department's 2011 report to Congress on military and intelligence aid to Burma, Burma's primary foreign suppliers of weapons and military-related technologies were state-controlled arms companies from China, North Korea, Russia, and Belarus. There is little doubt North Korean companies are still supporting Burma's efforts to build and operate military-related production facilities. So although Burma signed the IAEA Additional Protocol on September 17, 2013, there is still no clear evidence that Burma has halted its military relationship with North Korea. A relationship between Burma and North Korea has been and continues to be entirely unacceptable. Does Burma intend to completely sever ties with North Korea or not?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Burmese government has decided to end the military relationship with North Korea. We believe that is the direction they are going. We do not believe that that is complete. And I would be very happy to discuss in more detail what we think to be true about this in a classified setting. We see as of primary importance to us and actually many of our allies and partners the full severing of Burma's ties to the DPRK as really critical to advancing beyond anything other than this initial re-engagement we've been talking about.
I would certainly agree that that's critical. And my time has expired. The gentleman from California, Mr. Barrow, is recognized for 5 minutes.